Ladies and gentlemen,
Señoras y señores,
my name is Derek Santiago.
my name is Beto Perez. Bienvenidos and welcome to the AVG.PPL Video Show. We're back at it again.
Man, we're back at it.
Got to send some love out to our partners, 2 streams.
2 streams in the building.
Hello. And we also got to send some love out to Mateo, man. He is executive producer, and you can find him at Not a Doormat. My Instagram's at Cali Burrito.
My Instagram is Derek Go.
There it
so
is.
He's not a doormat at all.
He's not a doormat.
So
man.
if you pull up and you see him at the door, he's not the doormat.
He's not. He is the door greeter, man.
He's the door greeter.
Actually, without him, we can't even enter the building.
Man, say that because I was here early and I was like, yo, I got to wait for the guy who's not a doormat.
Hey, man, today's episode, I'm super excited.
Yeah, dude.
You know, one of the previous episodes, man, we brought this man up a couple of times because we just really respect his hustle, respect his music, and he always brings good and positive energy. And something I love about this guest, he's always solo dolo. He doesn't have a posse. He doesn't, you know what I'm saying?
Actually, I see him with this pet. I see him with this dog.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I don't know if you would consider that solo, but it's true. And human form, he's always solo.
Always
bolo.
solo bolo, man.
Yeah.
And he's a producer, he's a singer, he's a rapper, he's an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
He does it all, dude.
He does it all.
Who's today's guest?
Man, we have the opportunity to introduce Sir Daniel in the building, Del Sol Records. What
Let's
up,
go.
my guy, bro? What's up, my dude?
Yeah, it's lit, man. Y'all lit. Hey, thank you. I'm amazingly honored to be here with you guys. Thank you guys for that grand introduction. I'm like, God damn, so much.
Hey, bro, you
appreciate the
respect,
love.
bro. You're one of the hardest working
love, man.
like musicians out there.
That's love. Thank you.
What does that mean, Beto, to you?
It means a lot. It means a lot. If I see you and I don't have to go search for you, bro, that means you're putting in the work. Which, you know, in the industry business, bro, like you in the industry business.
Yeah. But what does the work look like, I guess, is my question to you from an outsider perspective.
Like a flex, like a humble flex.
Like a humble flex, showing up to shows.
Oh, man.
That's what. No, dude, he does a lot, bro. He's somebody that I really admire his work, and you know, his work ethic is crazy.
Yeah.
I've seen him travel across the nation. I've seen him internationally. You know, I've seen him do that. I've seen just put in the footwork, bro, and I've seen how his music has grown, how he's evolved. When I met Sir Daniel, I was doing a radio station van hit, like you know, when I used to just go out and do the promos and give away tickets and stuff. And he pulled up. He's like, "Hey, man, by the way, I own a dispensary, a smoke shop.
Shout out to Vision Smoke Shop.
And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then that's how we met.
Yeah.
Really?
And you didn't have the van then. You didn't nothing.
I didn't have this.
You had a
the
smaller-
Del Sol Records,
yeah.
man. I was driving the Vision Smoke Shop.
Vision
van.
Smoke Shop, man.
Yeah, I seen you you had your dreadlocks.
Yeah.
You had your dreadlock pulled up on you, and I was like, yo, what's up? What's going on? And you're like, I got some free tickets. I was like, I bet.
and that's how we met. And then that's kind of where organically, that's kind of where the history started. But Daniel, you went to San Diego State, right?
Yeah.
And you had just barely graduated from San Diego State at that time.
Yeah.
And pick it up from there, bro, because you did something that a lot of us will never do, and that's just to get up and make things happen. You at that time you had a smoke shop, right?
Yeah.
And can you pick it up from there with Sir Daniel?
100%. So I got to give a shout out to like all my educators and mentors that I had in school to be able to accomplish this visions, right? So I was at the smoke shop, Vision Smoke Shop. Shout out to y'all on El Cajon Boulevard. And in the front of the store, I had the shop. And in the back, I had the music studio. So a customer comes in, I ring the bell, I'm switching hats. Now I'm selling water pipes.
Water pipes.
Yeah, water pipes. And in the back, I'm hustling my music. I'm creating my albums. I had just finished in state. I wanted to learn like business so then I can apply it to the music business. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just music. There's the music general, the music business, and then the music industry, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But I think that was probably one of the critical steps of like my teacher saying, take the road less traveled, like do things differently, with intention, with purpose. So everything I've always done is just to try to get to this musical level where I'm at today. From the smoke shop, COVID hit, and the partners decided that we were going to sell it off. And they're like, hey, what are you going to do? Like, are you going to be okay? And I'm like, yeah, dog. Like, I got this music thing about to pop, you know? And then God bless my brother also is involved with Vision Smoke Shop. So he has his shop with them. He became my FEO with Del Sol Records.
Dope.
So we financed a Mercedes Sprinter van. That's 2020, boom. Sold off the shop, moved all my studio equipment into a storage unit down in Del Sol, built out the van there.
How long was that? How long was the process to build the van?
Building the van probably took me about like 6 months to like 9 months, I think.
Wow.
And then we had our heroic journey to test out the wheels and the equipment, because I designed it specifically for touring purposes. So everything is storage capacity. Like I got like 12-foot cabinets that run across.
That's dope.
Yeah, on both sides. So everything is just filled with merch. I assembled a crew of us, and we traveled across the country: San Diego, LA, Vegas, crossed over to Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, San Antonio, Houston, Austin, went down to Louisiana, made it out to Atlanta, and then Miami to finish off the trip.
Wow.
But it was just like 10 toes in, you know. Take the leap of faith. Jump and create your wings on the way down, you know. So it's like, I don't know what the hell but I've always had the dream of like, yo, if you're going to do this music thing, you got to do it like the greats did, you know, like
Yes.
Biggie was on the street.
Yes.
DMX was on the street. Pac was on the street. You know, all these people come up. Corrupt was on the street.
Imagine Dragons too.
Yeah. Not only genre,
Justin
right?
Bieber was on the street.
For real.
You know, like Ed Sheeran was on the street.
Yeah.
Like, this is literally
You're talking
like,
big names.
these are literally like artists that I'm like, all right, like, it's not the image that when you get there, it becomes the image. But in the beginning, it's about the music. And if you can go out to an audience that's going to completely crush you, you know, like, boo, you suck. A lot of people can't deal with that, and they give up along the journey.
Yeah.
You know, so like, I gotta give a huge shout out to like Las Vegas. Las Vegas like thickened my skin. It sharpened my tools. So when I got back to San Diego, bro, I had this whole arsenal of shit that I'm like, you know what? I see the game differently now. It's all about the independent like artists, and then allow that to be your leverage. I went up. Go ahead.
What did Vegas teach you?
Vegas is the entertainment capital of the United States. So literally, you're not only a musician, you're an entertainer when you're on stage.
Showmanship.
You know? Yeah, you got to engage with the audience. Like a lot of artists I see, they just rap or like project their energy out, and they don't try and communicate or build a message or even get people to dance with you and like make them feel good. So shout out to J Truth Pa in Vegas. This fool crushes it like out on Fremont Street.
Yeah. Freestyler.
Amazing. He's a Puerto Rican. I think he's out there. I mean, every time I go out, we tap in. He's super dope.
That's dope.
But yeah, I picked up off his game. Like, he's fucking like, can I curse?
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want, dog. This is Sir Daniel episode, man.
Yeah.
you got your face on the jacket. You know what I'm saying?
Homeboy is raw and rugged, so I took a lot of game from him and then just applied it to San Diego. That's how I see it. It's like, you got entertainment capitals. You got LA, you got Vegas, you got the Bay.
The Bay.
You got New Orleans, you got Texas, and it's like, a lot of people are like, oh, San Diego don't got this, don't got that. Yeah, because it's a market to be exploited. Nobody's fucking done it. So it's like, you gotta get out of the city and learn how the Bay is doing it. I went to go visit La Russell in Vallejo. They gave me
Vallejo.
I say
The
Vallejo.
Valley Joe?
Yeah,
'Cause that's the way it's-
Wait, you went to go?
You went to the
linked up
pergola
with him?
You went to the pergola?
I went to the pergola.
Dang, that's dope.
I went and
You just shot him a DM or something?
No. I did his program, which is like pay
Submitted
what you
an
want.
offer?
Yeah, I submitted my offer, and he accepted it. So I went up there, introduced myself, pulled up in the van with Dali and shit. Like, yo, bro, I respect your hustle.
Dope.
Your shit is fucking dope. And yeah, he invited me in before the show. Got to meet the whole good company, and then
And he does one-on-ones?
These are shows that he decided to do in his backyard instead of going on tour with Russ and Caitlin. He said, instead of going on a world tour, I'm going to build a stage in my backyard and focus on just the people who support me.
which is genius. I mean, people are
Yeah.
He tells me about him all the time.
Yeah,
It's
a
incredible.
big fan of La Russell and his business ethic. One thing that you said, and I don't mean to interrupt you, you mentioned music and music business.
Yeah.
You said that early, and it's like, we actually see you displaying that. How big is that, and how that tied into your decision to go see a La Russell, somebody like that is doing something and walking the path, not taking.
Right. Taking the path
less traveled. Yeah.
It's an alignment. So it's like I got my little hustle thing going on, and I think what I got going on is on the right track. And then I see homeboy doing this, so I was like, let me go observe, let me go study his business module. They cook up in the garage. It's all free food. Everybody enjoys themselves in the back. But I also got to see how I have my storage unit with all my you have to own the means of production. So you got to have your embroidery machines, you got to have your heat transfers, you got to have your plugs, you know, to get your merch and the best price of cost and this and that. So when I seen his shit, I was like, I have all this shit. Like, this is just like
confirmation.
Yeah, like if I say like I'm the Mexican Russ, like I'm the Mexican La Russell, like independent hustler.
No, you're the Mexican Sir Daniel, my dude.
Yeah, I'm the Sir Daniel.
Yeah, for sure.
They were all affirmations in this journey, which is like, yo, bro, like just be patient, continue, and focus on the fans. Like, don't focus on attaining these bigger things, because all of that will come, but it's like the journey, like the whole part of like leaving from San Diego to go to Frisco and sleeping in the van and like, you know, like trying to make it out, hustling on the streets. I'm Sir Daniel from San Diego. I got this, that, you know, like the Mexican hustler comes out of me. Like, you go to Mexico and you got people like, ¿qué te puedo ofrecer? ¿Con qué te puedo ayudar? Ándale, venga, checa, sin compromisos. Sin compromisos. Yeah. Toma a little shot of tequila to warm you up. Maybe you might buy something. You know? So that's the hustler in me. Like, I'll be like, yeah. Oh, you like tequila? Fuck it. Buy something. I got you, dog. You know, like, so it really just opened up the field of like, okay, music can always be music and it'll be in your bedroom forever. And that's fine if you want to do that. But if you want to make a living off of it and sustain, you know, a comfortable means of living, you gotta hustle. And what I've learned, it's like 90% is the business and 10% is the music. You look at all the artists on I'm not saying nothing about the radio, but you look at the who the radio's playing, and these are all people that have a lot of money that
it's big machines, bro.
Into campaigns and this and that and that, and that's fine. You know, like as a musician, we can live. I know a lot of us can think like this. We listen to the radio and we're like, I can make something better than that, or like that wasn't that hard. So that's the truth. Just make something super simple, super like to the point, and dump a lot of money behind it.
I feel like less is more too.
Yes,
we've been seeing that a lot lately too.
With music, are you saying, or with marketing?
Yeah,
a little bit of both.
Yeah,
I feel for sure like my style of like composing is keep the music simple. If it's simple, if something simple hits, dump some money into it. Like another thing I took like from La Russell, like if you see one of your posts like really take off traction, don't be afraid to put some money behind that.
Push.
Put $100 on it. You fucking go to Vegas and you're putting $100 on black. When you bet on yourself, you can never lose. That's another thing that if I could add about Vegas. Vegas, you guys already know. You got to know when to pull out, right? You go in with your set amount, you got to know how to pull out. Same thing with like being an artist. I'm out there on the strip. I'm fucking making money. Motherfuckers are making $400, making it rain on me. Diosito bendito. You know, and it was a paisa. It was a paisa that made it rain on me. $400 on one song. In 3 minutes, I made $400.
Dope.
And it gets so good that you're like, I just want to be out there. And I'm fucking 12 to 12, rapping, promoting. I'm making moves.
12 to 12. Just want to I just want to kind of slow you down a little bit. He said 12 to 12. He's out there. For all you rappers that think that just posting on Instagram and TikTok is going to get you. Continue. So
sick or not sick, they show up.
Yeah. This shit is when you start to receive money off the talent that God has given you, and you just like, I bought my meal with this shit.
Yes.
There's a fire that just But at the same time, this is what I'm saying about Vegas. You can be winning, but you gotta know when to pull out.
You gotta know when to fold.
I'm out there, I'm crushing it, and I'm seeing all the other musicians like, hey, this motherfucker's taking money from us. Like, and it's like, bro, this is everybody's turn.
Everybody.
You know, like, this is, you gotta out hustle the hustler. And dude, there's this. I'm not even gonna mention this fool's name, but he's such a hater in Vegas. Such a hater. I'm on the spot
every time.
I'll hustle him. I get there earlier.
Do you gotta pay for to get a spot, or you just show up in the?
There's people that got their spots, right?
No, there's gotta be some street politics though.
100%.
Yeah, downtown.
You can't just show up.
So Fremont, you actually get
the little
assigned
circles,
to a
right?
circle. So you register through the city, and then at 10 a.m. you have to get on, and it's like a lottery. You'll get it. You just gotta do it.
Yeah.
And you always get the same spot or different spots?
It rotates.
Random.
And you can switch with people if you want. You just have to have your little QR code so the cops won't fuck with you. On the strip, it's Wild Wild West.
Literally.
Yeah, you're not technically allowed to be there. Like Elvis is there, and then the girls are there and shit like that. But there's always loopholes, right? So like one of the first things I learned was like you can't have a cord touching the ground. So I went wireless.
That's right.
I have my Bose S1 speaker. Oh, it can't be sitting on the floor. I bet I'll put it on a little wagon like the little blue one.
Yeah.
So I'm just if they come to me, I just start walking with it and I just keep rapping.
That's
and
right.
They can't do nothing because I'm not stopped.
Yeah, you're walking home or something.
Yeah, but there's and on the strip, that's where like the turf wars are really at because nobody's assigned to anything, right? There's no regulation, organization. And this dude I'm performing and I'm doing and he will come up to me, talk to me while I'm doing my thing. And he's like, hey, you gonna be done in like half an hour? Nah, like an hour, dog. Like, you know, like
But he does it every time.
every time. And he's trying to get crazy with me time, but I get it. You know, it's a vice city. You know, people need their money. I'm just there passing through, you know, like let me just collect a couple bucks and make my next jump to the next city.
Yeah.
But that's, again, like that really sharpened my knife because people are coming up to you, hey, like, let me hop on this. Let me rap. Let me play my song. Hey, you fucking suck. Hey, I rap better than you. Whatever. Like, people will come and you're in the middle of your bar and you just got to maintain focus. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it creates a beast. And not a lot of people can take that. Somebody comes up to you and tells you fucking suck. You're like, going home. You're going home,
Yeah.
you know? Like, and for me, it was never an option to, like, quit. It was never an option. Like, nah, I got shit I got to pay. I got a storage. I got bills. I got Dali. I got, you know, like, things that I want, that I deserve, you know, to have. So,
That's great.
yeah, Vegas was very, very.
And you see why I wanted to get Sir Daniel on here?
Man, there's so many things. Like, I'm such a big fan, dog. And it's like, you know, I'll be honest with you. Like, when I first heard your music, I was like, yeah, he's cool. He's cool. When I took a deeper dive into who you are and what you do, and then seeing you out and about at compadres, like events and stuff, I was like, all right, cool. He's original and authentic in a time where everyone's trying to be like everybody else.
Yeah.
And I think that one of the things that you said, and I'd like you to expand a little bit about it, because you were like, yo, I went to La Russell, I saw what he was doing, and I recognized that I was in alignment, is the term that you use. What inspired you to do all that stuff without any blueprint?
Or was there a blueprint?
Was there all the greats that have left everything? I think it's already the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But getting a storage unit and getting a van and
it's
you
what I
know
can
what I'm saying?
afford.
Okay.
It's all I can
right,
afford.
Cool.
I have like a wild upbringing. Like everything's been parents divorced, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And it's just everything falls on me. Whatever I got is all I got. So I'm gonna work with what I got.
Damn. That's pretty deep.
Yeah, bro. Like, talk about coming from the mud type shit. You know, like I don't want to spend too much time on that.
Yeah.
But it's just working with what you got. If I got a smoke shop, I'm gonna make a fucking space in the back. If I got a storage unit, I'm gonna make it fucking. My storage unit's lit. In
Yeah.
the back, I got my studio. Right on that. Right next to that, I got a table with my embroidery. Right next to that, I got a table with my heat press. Right next to that, I got my photography. It's really like learning how to market and brand yourself. So like everything comes to me 100%. I make my music, I make my merch.
He said the 3 M's earlier.
Yeah, music, merch, and marketing. You know, like I'm having the most fun in my life. Like this is the most thrilling, exciting like part of my journey that I've had.
Out of those three, which one has been the hardest and the easiest? Money, merch, and
The hardest and the easiest.
Marketing.
Music, merch, and marketing. Okay, the music took me over 10 years to really create my own sound.
what were you doing prior to that?
I used to play in. Let me give you a quick little short span. Elementary school, I was in concert band, played the saxophone.
In elementary school, dog?
Yeah, I performed at San Diego State and everything, and then I ended up going to San Diego State because I was inspired as a
Dope.
kid. Like elementary school,
He was inspired by the parties.
right?
Or by the street vendors.
the ratio of girls to guys out there. Yeah. Middle school, I did mariachi, guitarra. High school, I started doing guitar, drums, learning like grunge rock. And then college, I was in a grindcore band. So I was like screamo, metal.
And you were
I was
the
the
singer?
singer. Yeah, we opened up for Elijah. We opened up for Parkway Drive. We recorded at Isolate Dine's house. Lit journey that I've had. But that's why I say the hardest one for sure has been the music, because you get pulled to certain things. Even me as a paisa, I'm like, damn,
As a paisa.
I'm rapping. Like my paisanos want me to be like, y volver, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm just learning how to do like a mesh of it, you know, that sounds sexy and sounds good to both styles. My whole thing's like I want to unite cultures with music. So music has been the hardest one. The easiest one.
That's dope.
Yeah, he said paisa. I laughed because I don't see you as paisa, but it's dope that your mental image is paisa.
I'm American paisa.
It depends who you ask too, because sometimes some might get offended.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think that's an offensive term, but I can see why people would get offended.
Yeah.
My cousins in Guadalajara are like, hey, wait, tú eres un gabacho, wey. Like you're whitewashed, and it's true. I was raised here. I graduated. I learned the language here, and I almost speak better. I speak better English. I speak better English and Spanish. You know?
Yeah.
Do they? Do your primos think you're like the richest guy in the world, bro?
Yeah.
Because when
Because
I
of
was
my
a little
Mercedes,
kid, when I
because
was
of the Mercedes.
No way.
Yeah, they think I'm balling.
Because of the marca.
Yeah, because again, people don't even have that out there. So I'm way too humble for this flex. Like, you know
Hey,
what I'm saying? Like,
hey, growing up, I was so broke. My family from Mexico would send me clothes.
yeah.
That's not a bad deal, too. That's a blessing.
You get the hand-me-downs, you know what I'm
Man,
saying? They're already
please.
broken in, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Nice
and they look
soft.
vibe, and they're vibe.
Vintage.
I love my primos for that. No, for real. Like, no, it was
absolutely
really
love
like that.
And then the easiest, honestly, the branding, bro. Like, that shit is easy. You just gotta not be scared. Like, even I remember when I first put out my logo, I was like, damn, like, I was thinking of what other people were gonna be critiquing me by.
Yeah.
It took me a long time just to be like, you know what? Just accept who you are, bro. Like, you got a bigote, you know, you're Mexican. And so what if a culture doesn't appropriate you? Appropriate yourself. You know, make yourself if there's no job that exists, you make that. Or if there's no identity that's made, you make that, you know? So I'm using music to create my identity just to feel a part of the whole, you know? Like, feel alive and feel like, you know, part of life and shit.
That's dope.
I like it.
Hey, well, you get a chance to check out the extendo version, man. We're going to be hanging out with Sir Daniel. The extendos is kind of where we go a little bit more into depth. We're going to talk about, his van life. We're going to talk about building it. We're going to talk about his tours,
dog,
stops,
performances,
divisions, all kinds of stuff, man. So go check out the extendo. And then there's also a couple other extendo episodes you could check out on there as well.
Yeah, we got a couple of things, but before we close this out, what are you working on? Because I saw like recently. You were on location filming something.
I was out in Rosarito Beach. This guy. You know what I'm saying? We do it right out there. I got this new little song. It goes, sexy little thing you on my mind. I just need a little of your time. Hit it from the front and I hit it from behind. Nah, I'm just wondering when you'll be mine. Spanish. Mame, dime si tú estás pensando en mí. Solo quiero darte lo que para ti. Yeah. Que la gente opine lo que ellos opinen. Que la luna está llena y los dos estamos libres. Sexy little thing coming soon.
Let's go. That's dope, dog.
Hey, is it going to be all acoustic like that, or is God?
Nah, it's fat. It's fat.
Dope.
Like fat.
Dope,
808,
dope.
Fat drums, yeah.
We ready.
It's
ready.
sexy. It's sexy.
Okay.
That's dope. That's dope. You're not too humble for that flex, dog. That was dope, dog.
Thank you.
Thank you for blessing us with that, man.
My honor. Thank
Man,
you.
Beto, dude.
Sir Daniel, Del
Sir
Sol
Daniel.
Records, man.
You know, there's a lot of extendo info that we're about to get into, but one thing is for sure. You hit it. You hit the nail on the head, bro. Hustler, but also like very inspiring.
Very.
Has a purpose, huh? Knows what he wants.
There's two people that I always say, hey, you know, when it comes to San Diego performers, man, two people that work hard. Nobody outworks these two dudes, and we've had them both on the show. Sir Daniel is one of them, and we had the other homie from.
Don't forget the Z.
Don't forget the Z, Joe Dreams.
Yes,
dude.
sir.
Hey, shout out to Joe Dreams, man.
Two of the hardest working
I
dudes.
see you,
like,
dog. I
bro.
see you.
Yeah, dude, super
every
dope.
time I talk about and Khalil Nash is actually the third one too.
Yeah, Khalil is
when I see musicians in the city, bro, like putting in work. You guys work.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Work.
man. Super
Love.
dope, man.
All
Man.
love.
Man. So last, where can they follow you at on IG?
So all my social handles are at Sir Daniel SD. Spotify is Sir Daniel. Apple Music, Sir Daniel. YouTube, you do have to put this SD. So Sir Daniel SD on YouTube. And DelSoRecords.com if y'all want to come pick up any merch and
Yeah.
support the independent artists out
Get that
here.
merch, man.
DelSoRecords.com. We out here. Flyers game. Flyers gear.
Hell yeah. All right, man. And then they follow you on Sir Daniel SD on all the social medias, right? My Instagram is at Cali Burrito.
My Instagram is at Derek Goes.
Don't forget to follow Not a Doormat as well.
Not
our
a Doormat
executive producer,
619.
619. Make sure
Yeah.
you follow him, man. Hey, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Bro, we got to get it in the extendo now.
Yeah. Hey, wait. Shout out to 2 Streams.
2 streams. in the
2
building.
Streams in the building. Thank you, man. Dog. Again.
Let's
Again,
go.
dog. Another dope one. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.